So I'd like to begin by with a story. So 2 years ago, I was making house calls in the Bay Area, and I got a call one day from Anne. She lives in Las Vegas. Dr. Kim, I need your help, my mom. And she started to cry. Betty's story. Betty is 88 years old, wheelchair bound, lives in a nursing home in San Jose. Her husband died 2 years ago, left her a fortune. So she's a multimillionaire, just like some of you. But it didn't matter because no one called her, no one talked to her. So she felt that she didn't matter anymore. So she stopped eating and drinking water. Ended up in the emergency room where I used to work as an ER attending 3 times in 1 month. She had dehydration, malnutrition. We call it FTT, failure to thrive. So I asked Betty, why did you stop eating? And why did you stop drinking water? And she said to me, Dr. Kim, I don't matter anymore. No one cares about me. No one talks to me. No one calls me. Why should I eat? Why should I drink? Why should I live? I'm just here waiting to die. In front of TV, just vegging out. This is not who I am. This is not who I was. This is not what I want. As a single woman without any children, I got worried. I asked myself, when I'm 90, and I take a bad fall, and I end up in a wheelchair, who's going to call me? All my girlfriends are older than I am, so they might not be there when I'm 90. So I'd like to ask yourself, who's going to call you when you're 90? And if you have daughters in the room, ask yourself, are you showing your daughter how to take care of your mom, elders? Because you're the role model for your children. So let's get started. Today, I'd like to raise awareness about social isolation and health implications of loneliness in seniors. And then we're going to talk about the complexity of elder care. We'll look at possible strategies to attack and fight social isolation, which is a silent epidemic in the U.S. So social isolation, loneliness, is costing us billions of dollars. There's over 39 million senior ER visits every year that's avoidable, meaning they're not having a massive heart attack, they don't have any real medical reason to be there, but they still come to my ER. I've taken care of over 40,000 patients in my medical career, and majority of my patients have been seniors. They need our help. Time is now. So cost of social isolation. So how does it work? So Betty felt alone. She didn't feel like she cared, that she mattered to anyone. So she stopped eating. So this is all self-inflicted, right? She gets dehydration, and whatever illness she has, she's going to have an acute exacerbation of chronic disease X, right? So it could be acute exacerbation of CHF, acute exacerbation of COPD. You can fill in the blank. So health impacts of social isolation have been studied by many different medical groups. And if you're interested, please email me. I will be happy to send you any medical research paper regarding this issue. High blood pressure, worsening of coronary heart disease, dementia onset, early onset of dementia, and worst outcome post-stroke. These are just a few to name here. So what is loneliness? Please take a minute to just think about it. Loneliness is a subjective feeling that you're alone. You might be surrounded by 100 other residents in a fancy assisted living, just like Betty was. But she still felt lonely inside. That's loneliness. So why does this matter now? There are 44 million seniors, 43 million seniors in the U.S. Over 11 million seniors live alone. Over 8 million seniors are women seniors, single female seniors who are alone because their husband passed, or they were divorced, or they're just single. Senior population growth, for those of you who are in senior care, you all know the numbers. Next 30 years, we're looking at 102% growth rate. This is a senior female population growth. We're all part of this graph. So at One Caring Team, we focus on giving authentic human connection through telephone conversation on a regular basis to lonely seniors who want to age in place or who are in assisted living, who need a little extra TLC. We also have developed a proactive care platform using existing technology to provide care notes for each care call that's completed by our trained caring listeners at One Caring Team. During care call, which is about 10 to 15 minutes long, we cover 8 key elements that touch your emotional health as well as physical health. These are some of the things that we ask. We start by asking easy questions. Shelley, did you have lunch today? How was your exercise today? What is your mood like on a scale of 1 to 10? Wendy, what is one thing that you're grateful for today? The last question, which is my favorite, is Sally, what is one thing that you could do for someone else to brighten their day? Many seniors, we have tried this set of questions. They really like the last two because it gets them out of thinking about themselves and ask them and inspire them to live in an other-centered universe where we're giving some of our heart energy to better others' life, which is very important. So human connection matters, as you know. So you need your physiological needs met. We need food, shelter, warmth, security. After all that basic needs are met, we also need sense of belonging, friendship, love. And that level of psychological needs are usually missed in seniors. Because when you park your mom in assisted living or nursing home and just leave her because she's far away or whatnot, and you're busy, super busy, because we're all busy career women, well, her psychological needs and emotional needs are being neglected. Because assisted living communities are often run as a real estate play, not a care facility play. And if any of you have any questions about that, we can talk offline about that. So preventative care for your loved one is very important because reactive care model, which is very common in Western medicine, is not sustainable. As you know, we can't just be wasting $78 billion a year on frequent ER visits that's avoidable every year. That's your tax money and my tax money going down the drain every year. So this is a screenshot of what our proactive care platform looks like. When you sign up as a customer for your loved one, you can get a dashboard and fill out a profile for your loved one, and then we'll do the matching on the back end. You'll tell us what times of the day are best time for us to call them, and then we'll match the caring listeners to call your mom or dad on a pre-scheduled time on an ongoing basis. We did a pilot program at an assisted living in the city, and we were able to transform some of the seniors' lives. So the executive director was very happy with our kindness program. We were able to show 40 to 50% improvement on loneliness score and depression score in seniors. Some of the lessons learned from the pilot, this is not for everyone. Not everyone is a lone person. We get it. But there's 43 million seniors, and over 11 million seniors live alone. So there's plenty of people who are. So this is our value proposition chart. Seniors love us because somebody's calling them. Vera told me, Dr. Sonia, you're the only person who ever calls me ever. So I'm her only friend. And Vera is 94 years old, lives in one of the high-rise buildings right here in San Francisco. Adult children love us because we're helping them take care of their mom's emotional needs. And we don't have time for everybody, right? Hospitals save money on their readmission, avoidable readmissions by seniors who are lonely. Insurance companies are interested in working with us because we help them save billions of dollars on avoidable ER visits, which is very expensive. So this is a chart for market landscape. Home health companies and home care companies are interested in partnering with us because we provide complementary service to what they provide, which is a home care. They send somebody to your mom's home to help her with all kinds of physical needs, and then we provide emotional needs. So we go hand in hand. So send a gift of human voice if you have a mom or dad who's alone. And this is what a sample care note looks like on our proactive care platform. This is what you will be viewing for every care call that's been completed. This is our team. Our typical caring listener profile, highly educated, wonderful, caring, empathetic listeners. Their sole job is to make your mom feel better and well. And we have online application going, accepting with rolling admission. So if any of your girlfriends are interested in signing up as a caring listener, just have them go to our website, onecareteam.com, and they can sign up as a becoming a listener. Thank you. Any questions? Yes?
When you're working with a client, if there are signals that there is a problem, do you work with their healthcare professionals as well?
Absolutely. We were just in Hawaii launching our kindness program with their various healthcare providers, including geriatricians and medical directors of huge CCRCs and assisted living. How we partner is the following. So let's say you signed up for your mom, right? Our caring listener, Debbie, is calling your mom Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. every week. So 6 weeks go by, and they're building great relationship, friendship, and you're able to view the notes. Everything's going well. One day, Debbie is calling your mom, and your mom is having a shortness of breath or chest pain. Who wants a chest pain or who wants a rapid foot? So then we will actually escalate the call through our medical escalation module, and our triage nurse, who's a ER triage nurse who's been triaging all her life, will actually triage your mom on the phone in just a few minutes. And if it's a true 911 case, we'll call 911 and activate the first response system. And they will notify you, the caring daughter, 911 calls, Stanford ER, your mom. So we won't diagnose over the phone, we won't treat over the phone because that's liability, but we're there to catch your mom when she's not feeling well through our medical escalation module. And this is why we're innovative, because we are actually combining the social care call with our medical escalation module. So we're the earliest intervention. We're making the earliest intervention possible to better optimize your mom's outcome. So that's what we do. And then we collect all these data and we can send it to the primary care physician for your mom if you choose to do so. This is all based on your agreement and your wish. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thanks.
Great. Next question.
Besides the phone contact, do they ever meet one-on-one?
No, not at this time, because we wanted to provide an affordable rate of care. So right now, if you are affluent, wealthy family, and you can afford $30 an hour, income person, in-home care from Home Instead or Home Care Company or 4 other partners who signed a deal with us, you'll be spending anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 a month. That's your monthly charge from that, because it's very expensive for a person to go to your mom's house and take care of it in person. What we wanted to do was provide a way to provide preventive emotional care for elders at a lower rate. So our monthly rate goes anywhere from $50 to $500 a month, which is just a fraction of what you have to pay for in-person care. Due to high demand of in-person and more engagement and what else is out there besides phone call, we're actually embracing virtual reality technology. This is the Sunset VR. I think some of you actually were on the previous session where they were talking about the future of medicine and the future of technology. We're actually using virtual reality to broaden our product and service line to better take care of our patients and seniors who are low in terms of their engagement and socialization. So that's another thing that we're adding onto our service. Yeah.
One thing that I'm curious about and that I've observed, do you have any way of getting a sense if, since the person's calling sort of starts out as a stranger, one thought is, well, is this so different from me calling regularly or a family member calling regularly? And I'm wondering whether, in fact, the fact that the person who's calling is not a family member encourages the older client to sort of rise to the occasion in a way that doesn't have, I'm wondering if that's part of the value.
Yes, that's absolutely, you nailed it right there. I had a wonderful meeting at one of the Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance company in Pittsburgh just 2 weeks ago, because they're one of the strategic partners that we're in discussion with right now for a huge partnership opportunity. And one of our internal champions there saw that value, exactly what you're talking about, which is, my mom lies to me all the time. And that includes my mom too. So I'm a doctor, I'm a board certified ER physician with 20 years in healthcare experience, right? I'm the last person to find out about my mom's headache, her dizziness, her appetite. I'm the last one to find out. Why? Oh, I don't want you to worry, Sonia. You're so busy with your work. And that's usually what all the moms are like. I'm sure your mom doesn't tell you about her health issues, right? Because if you're a truly caring daughter and you're very close to mom, you're probably the last person to find out what's really going on. Whereas if Debbie's calling your mom, she's going to tell Debbie everything. Oh, you know what? I didn't feel so right. I had the Chinese food last week and my stomach, and we'll get the whole thing and we'll document it, and you have the first right to review it as a caring daughter who signed up for the program. So absolutely, that is a huge value prop. Anyone who's taking care of their mom or dad or grandma, grandpa knows that fact. And that is absolutely true. Yes. Next question. Yeah.
So you mentioned daughters and parents a great deal. And as the mother of 2 sons, I saw a big difference in caring for my declining mother between my brother's reaction and sisters. And I don't know if that will carry on, but I used to say I was going to. But I used to say I would go to an aging facility with all my friends who were mothers of sons, and we would live together.
I have a quick observation. I work at a company in Copenhagen, in Denmark, and my mom's 92, and she wasn't feeling health. And I went to my CEO and I said, well, you know, this is really hard on me because I'm needing to spend some time to help my mom. And we know how it is. It's always the daughter that steps up. I have 2 brothers who actually live next to her, and they're doing nothing. They're actually being counterproductive. And she looked at me like I was insane. And she said, what do you mean that the daughter takes responsibility for the parents? They just have no concept of that socially. That to them was something they couldn't understand. That was really interesting.
To both of your points, thank you so much for bringing that up. That's why I am so thrilled to be here, because we're all daughters of somebody. and you know, our moms need us. And I know we're all busy, right? And that's why I did this, because I'm very close to my mom. And I used to call her every day. I used to visit her once a week. She lives in San Francisco, and I live in the peninsula. Being a CEO of a social venture, self-funded, it's hard. And so I don't know where you are in your career path and where you are in your life, but I can tell you, your mom is thinking of you every minute. And I understand that it's really hard to be in the sandwich generation, where you have your own children to take care of, and then you've got your aging mom somewhere, Iowa, Kansas, name it, New York, Australia, Ireland. So that's why I did this, because I understand the need is there, the emotional need is there, and it's not being met. There's an unmet need for seniors, and in the face of aging population in the U.S. and our culture, right? Heartfelt connection is really important, and somebody has to take care of their heart. And I would love to be the one to help you with that. Thank you so much.